Hi everyone, I'm GREYMOND. Today I wanted to tell you that if you are fighting something right now, if you're going through an OCD situation, an OCD thought, an OCD compulsion, keep fighting it. Don't allow yourself to give in. The anxiety curve is always true. It will go up, go up, go up, hit a peak, and it will calm down. And it's like a different reality where at first you feel like I will never get over this. This will bother me forever. I need to fix this. And then if you just sit with anxiety, it starts to calm down. It will not be this way forever. So try to delay and then see after delaying, when I was going through recovery, um, but this was a little bit more closer to finish to I would say midway recovery, not to finishing but to midway recovery. um, what I would do is I would give myself until the end of the week. Mine was pure kind of thoughts that I would get reassurance for, but I would give myself till the end of the week. If at the end of the week this is still a thing, then I'll do reassurance. And that was how I avoided continuously doing reassurance all the time, because it before it was all the time. And I found that when you do that, when you let yourself hold on and not do anything for an amount of time, it doesn't have to be a week. If you feel like a week is like climbing Mount Everest, right? Do a day or do an hour, you know what I mean? But just let it kind of sit there before you start going and doing compulsions, or analyzing, ruminating, trying to find the answers, whatever it is that you do. Give it some time. And then what happens is when you delay, the next thought that comes in, or the next few thoughts, the next one might come in still pretty strong, but the afterwards, the next few thoughts that come in are going to have less anxiety, because you're not powering this one up, because it's running on that same power. So every time a thought comes in, you give the whole thing more power. That thought, yes, but also the whole thing. And then when you don't, it's kind of, it loses power. So by delaying, you're still feeding it much less. Even at the end of the week, or at the end of whatever time, you still decide to do a compulsion, which I would say half the time you probably won't. Um, Even if you decide to do that, that's still going to be a lot less rumination, a lot less reassurance than what would have happened otherwise. And reassurance triggers more reassurance, compulsions trigger more compulsions. Then you start to worry about compulsions, then you start to worry about reassurance. So it becomes a never-ending cycle. So it's, they have a good saying, right? How do you go through hell, right? Well, you just keep going. You go through it, right? You don't stay and you don't do the same thing that's, keeping you prisoner in the situation, because you've been doing compulsions or obsessive thinking long enough to know that this isn't working. This is not the way to get out of it by solving it, because there's going to be always a new wrinkle that you need to solve, you know? So choosing not to do that every single day, time after time after time, you will see the anxiety will start to become lower. You will start to, at least at times, be able to see clearly through the thoughts, and over time this will become your new reality, where all the time you're able to see clearly. I hope you find my videos helpful. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. If you would like to do the recovery program with me, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.